What if the difference between staying strong and vital at 80 versus being frail and dependent comes down to just 8 specific foods you eat every week? Today, I'm revealing the exact 8 foods that research proves can keep seniors stronger, sharper, and more independent for decades longer than those who don't eat them. Plus, I'll share the one common food that 95% of seniors think is healthy, but is actually stealing their strength and accelerating muscle loss. Vivian from Michigan was 78 when her doctor was amazed to find she had the muscle mass and bone density of a 60-year-old. Her secret wasn't expensive supplements or complicated diets. She simply made sure to eat these 8 specific foods every single week for the past 15 years. Food 1. Leafy green vegetables. Why do leafy greens protect your brain better than any supplement you can buy? The answer lies in their unique combination of nutrients that work together to preserve cognitive function and prevent the brain shrinkage that typically occurs with aging. Harvard Medical School research published in the journal Neurology followed over 16,000 seniors for more than a decade and found that those who consumed at least 1 serving of leafy greens daily experienced significantly slower cognitive decline compared to those who rarely ate them. The study showed that regular consumption of spinach, kale, collard greens, and other leafy vegetables was equivalent to being 11 years younger cognitively. The mechanism behind this brain protection is fascinating and involves multiple pathways that support neurological health. Leafy greens are packed with folate, vitamin K, lutein, and nitrates that work together to improve blood flow to the brain, reduce inflammation, and protect against oxidative stress. Research from Rush University demonstrates that seniors who eat leafy greens regularly have better memory, faster processing speed, and improved executive function compared to those who don't prioritize these vegetables. The nitrates in leafy greens also help dilate blood vessels, ensuring your brain receives the oxygen and nutrients it needs to function optimally. Here's what happens when you don't eat enough leafy greens, and why so many seniors experience unnecessary cognitive decline. Without these protective nutrients, your brain becomes more vulnerable to inflammation and oxidative damage that accelerates aging. Studies show that seniors who consume less than 3 servings of vegetables per week have a 40% higher risk of cognitive impairment and dementia compared to those who eat leafy greens daily. Franklin from Vermont noticed significant improvements in his memory and mental clarity within just 3 months of adding a daily salad to his lunch routine. The solution is remarkably simple and doesn't require any special preparation or cooking skills. Aim for at least 1 cup of leafy greens every single day, whether raw in salads, cooked in soups, or blended into smoothies. Choose dark, nutrient-dense varieties like spinach, kale, arugula, or collard greens, rather than lighter lettuces that provide fewer nutrients. You can easily add spinach to scrambled eggs, include kale in soups, or enjoy a simple salad with mixed greens as a side dish with dinner. Your brain needs this protection starting today. Food 2. Fatty fish. Which protein source can reduce your heart disease risk by 40% while also protecting your brain from age-related decline? The answer is fatty fish, and the research supporting its benefits for seniors is overwhelming. The American Heart Association's extensive studies show that seniors who eat fatty fish at least twice weekly have significantly lower rates of heart attack, stroke, and cardiovascular death compared to those who rarely consume fish. This isn't just about general heart health. It's about the specific omega-3 fatty acids, EPA, and DHA that can only be obtained from marine sources and are essential for healthy aging. The cardiovascular benefits of fatty fish extend far beyond simple cholesterol management and involve protecting your entire circulatory system. Omega-3 fatty acids from fish reduce inflammation in blood vessels, prevent dangerous blood clots, and help maintain healthy blood pressure levels. Johns Hopkins research demonstrates that seniors who consume adequate omega-3s from fish have more flexible arteries, better circulation, and significantly lower levels of inflammatory markers that predict heart disease. These same omega-3s also cross the blood-brain barrier to protect against cognitive decline and support memory formation. Without adequate omega-3 fatty acids from fish, your body relies on inflammatory omega-6 fats that dominate the typical American diet, creating an imbalance that accelerates aging. Seniors who eat fish less than once weekly have higher rates of depression, cognitive decline, and cardiovascular disease compared to regular fish consumers. Studies show that this deficiency contributes to chronic inflammation throughout the body, affecting everything from joint health to immune function. Carlos from Arizona experienced dramatic improvements in his energy levels and joint comfort after incorporating salmon into his weekly meal routine. Make fatty fish a non-negotiable part of your weekly nutrition plan by choosing varieties highest in omega-3 fatty acids. Prioritize salmon, mackerel, sardines, herring, and anchovies over leaner fish like cod or tilapia. Aim for 2 servings per week, with each serving being about the size of your palm. If fresh fish seems expensive, canned salmon and sardines provide the same benefits at a fraction of the cost and can be easily added to salads or eaten with crackers. Don't let another week pass without this heart protection. Food. 3. Berries. What simple fruit can reverse memory decline in just 12 weeks and protect your brain from the oxidative stress that causes dementia? Berries represent one of nature's most powerful anti-aging foods, packed with anthocyanins and other compounds that specifically target brain health. Tufts University research, published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry, found that seniors who consumed berries daily for 12 weeks showed significant improvements in memory tests and cognitive function compared to those who didn't eat berries. The study participants experienced better word recall, improved spatial memory, and enhanced ability to learn new information. The brain protective compounds in berries work through multiple mechanisms that address the root causes of cognitive aging. Anthocyanins, the pigments that give berries their deep colors, cross the blood-brain barrier and accumulate in areas of the brain responsible for memory and learning. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that these compounds reduce brain inflammation, improve communication between brain cells, and may even stimulate the growth of new neurons. Studies following over 120,000 people for more than 20 years found that those who ate berries regularly had slower rates of cognitive decline and delayed onset of dementia by up to 2.5 years. The consequences of not including berries in your diet become more serious with each passing year, as oxidative stress and inflammation gradually damage brain cells. Without the protective antioxidants found in berries, your brain becomes more vulnerable to the free radical damage that accelerates memory loss and cognitive decline. Research shows that seniors with low antioxidant intake have faster brain shrinkage and poorer performance on memory tests. Jasmine from Louisiana noticed improvements in her word-finding ability and overall mental sharpness within 6 weeks of adding frozen blueberries to her morning oatmeal routine. Incorporate at least half a cup of berries into your daily routine, choosing from blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, or raspberries based on availability and preference. Frozen berries are just as nutritious as fresh and are available year-round at lower cost. Add berries to yogurt, oatmeal, smoothies, or simply eat them as a snack throughout the day. The key is consistency rather than variety, so find 1 or 2 ways you enjoy eating berries and make them a daily habit. Start protecting your memory with every meal. Food. 4. Greek yogurt. Which dairy product builds stronger bones than milk while also providing the protein your muscles need to stay strong? Greek yogurt delivers nearly twice the protein of regular yogurt along with essential calcium and probiotics that support multiple aspects of healthy aging. The National Osteoporosis Foundation's research shows that the combination of protein and calcium in Greek yogurt is more effective for bone health than calcium alone, helping seniors maintain bone density and reduce fracture risk. This isn't just about preventing osteoporosis, it's about maintaining the strong foundation your body needs to stay active and independent. The protein content in Greek yogurt is particularly valuable for seniors who struggle to maintain muscle mass as they age. Each serving provides 15 to 20 grams of high-quality protein, containing all essential amino acids needed for muscle protein synthesis. Studies from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition demonstrate that seniors who consume adequate protein from sources like Greek yogurt maintain significantly more muscle mass and strength compared to those with low protein intake. The probiotics in Greek yogurt also support digestive health and immune function, both crucial for healthy aging. Without adequate protein and calcium from sources like Greek yogurt, seniors face accelerated bone loss and muscle wasting that can lead to frailty and loss of independence. Research shows that inadequate protein intake is common among seniors and contributes to increased fall risk, slower recovery from illness, and reduced quality of life. Poor calcium absorption becomes more problematic with age, making the bioavailable calcium in Greek yogurt especially important. Vincent from Ohio regained strength and energy after his doctor recommended increasing his protein intake through daily Greek yogurt consumption. Choose plain Greek yogurt over flavored varieties to avoid added sugars that can contribute to inflammation and blood sugar spikes. Add your own fresh fruit, nuts, or a drizzle of honey for natural sweetness and additional nutrients. Aim for one serving daily, whether as breakfast with berries, a mid-afternoon snack, or as a base for healthy smoothies. Look for brands that contain live and active cultures to maximize the probiotic benefits for digestive health. Your bones need this protein and calcium now. Food. 5. Nuts and seeds. What snack can reduce your risk of dying from heart disease by 30% while also providing the healthy fats your brain needs to function optimally? The answer is nuts and seeds, which represent one of the most nutrient-dense foods available and offer protection against multiple age-related diseases. The New England Journal of Medicine published landmark research following over 120,000 people for 30 years, finding that those who ate nuts regularly had significantly lower death rates from heart disease, cancer, and other chronic conditions. Just 1 ounce of nuts daily was associated with a 20% reduction in overall mortality risk. The cardiovascular benefits of nuts come from their unique combination of monounsaturated fats, fiber, plant sterols, and arginine that work together to improve cholesterol profiles and reduce inflammation. Mayo Clinic research demonstrates that regular nut consumption lowers LDL cholesterol, reduces blood pressure, and improves the function of blood vessel walls. The magnesium in nuts and seeds also supports heart rhythm and helps prevent dangerous arrhythmias that become more common with age. Studies show that the anti-inflammatory effects of nuts can be measured in blood tests within just weeks of regular consumption. Seniors who don't include nuts and seeds in their diet miss out on crucial nutrients that become increasingly important with age, particularly vitamin E and healthy fats that support brain function. Without these protective compounds, inflammation levels increase and cardiovascular risk rises significantly. Research shows that seniors with low nut consumption have higher rates of cognitive decline and increased risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. Maurice from Pennsylvania experienced significant improvements in his cholesterol levels and energy after incorporating a daily handful of mixed nuts into his routine. Choose unsalted raw or dry roasted nuts and seeds to avoid excess sodium and unhealthy oils used in some processing methods. Aim for 1 ounce daily, which equals about 23 almonds, 14 walnut halves, or 2 tablespoons of seeds. Rotate between different varieties like almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and pumpkin seeds to maximize nutrient diversity. Keep portion sizes controlled since nuts are calorie-dense, but don't let calorie concerns prevent you from including this heart-healthy food in your daily routine. This heart-healthy habit starts with your next snack. Food 6. Sweet potatoes. Which vegetable stabilizes blood sugar better than white potatoes while providing more nutrients than almost any other food? Sweet potatoes offer a perfect combination of complex carbohydrates, fiber, and essential nutrients that support healthy aging in multiple ways. The American Diabetes Association's research shows that sweet potatoes have a lower glycemic index than white potatoes, meaning they cause smaller blood sugar spikes and provide more sustained energy. This is crucial for seniors who need to maintain stable blood sugar levels to preserve energy and prevent the fatigue that comes from blood sugar fluctuations. The nutritional profile of sweet potatoes is exceptional, providing more beta-carotene than any other commonly consumed vegetable, along with significant amounts of potassium, fiber, and vitamin C. Harvard Medical School research demonstrates that the antioxidants in sweet potatoes, particularly beta-carotene, support immune function and may reduce the risk of certain cancers. The fiber content helps maintain healthy digestion and cholesterol levels, while the potassium supports heart health and helps regulate blood pressure. Studies show that seniors who eat orange and yellow vegetables regularly have better immune function and lower inflammation levels. Replacing white potatoes and other refined starches with sweet potatoes can significantly improve your overall nutritional intake and blood sugar control. Regular consumption of refined starches contributes to blood sugar spikes, increased inflammation, and higher risk of diabetes complications. Seniors who rely heavily on white bread, white rice, and white potatoes often experience energy crashes and increased cravings for unhealthy foods. Lucinda from Kansas noticed more stable energy levels and better digestion after switching from regular mashed potatoes to roasted sweet potato as her primary starch. Incorporate sweet potatoes into your weekly meal rotation by roasting, baking, or steaming them as a side dish for dinner. They can be prepared ahead of time and reheated throughout the week for convenient nutrition. Try cutting them into cubes and roasting with a little olive oil and herbs, or simply bake whole sweet potatoes and top with a small amount of butter or Greek yogurt. The natural sweetness makes them satisfying and helps reduce cravings for less healthy desserts. Make this swap at your very next meal. Food 7. Eggs. What breakfast food contains the perfect protein for maintaining muscle mass while also providing nutrients that support brain health and eye function? Eggs represent one of nature's most complete foods, offering high-quality protein along with essential nutrients that become increasingly important as we age. The Journal of Nutrition published research showing that the protein in eggs contains all essential amino acids in optimal ratios for muscle protein synthesis, making them particularly valuable for seniors who need to preserve muscle mass and strength. Studies demonstrate that seniors who eat eggs regularly maintain better muscle function and have lower risk of sarcopenia. The nutritional benefits of eggs extend far beyond protein and include nutrients that specifically support healthy aging. Eggs are rich in choline, which supports brain function and memory, and lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect against age-related macular degeneration. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that seniors who consume eggs regularly have better cognitive function and eye health compared to those who avoid eggs. The vitamin D in eggs also supports bone health and immune function, both crucial for maintaining independence and vitality with age. Many seniors avoid eggs due to outdated concerns about cholesterol, but current research shows that dietary cholesterol has minimal impact on blood cholesterol levels for most people. The Harvard School of Public Health's extensive studies found no increased risk of heart disease among healthy seniors who eat up to 7 eggs per week. In fact, the high-quality protein and nutrients in eggs provide more benefits than risks for the vast majority of seniors. Avoiding eggs means missing out on one of the most affordable and convenient sources of complete protein available. Include 2 eggs in your daily routine, ideally at breakfast when your body can best utilize the protein for muscle maintenance throughout the day. Prepare them however you prefer, whether scrambled, boiled, poached, or in omelets with vegetables for additional nutrients. If you're concerned about cholesterol, focus on egg whites, but remember that the yolk contains most of the brain and eye-protecting nutrients. The key is consistent daily consumption to maximize the muscle building and cognitive benefits. Start tomorrow morning with this muscle-building protein. Food, 8 beans and legumes. Which plant protein lowers cholesterol as effectively as some medications while also providing fiber that supports digestive health and blood sugar control. Beans and legumes offer a unique combination of protein, fiber, and nutrients that address multiple health concerns common in seniors. Mayo Clinic research demonstrates that consuming beans and legumes regularly can lower total cholesterol by 10 to 15%, with particularly impressive reductions in LDL cholesterol that contributes to heart disease. This cholesterol-lowering effect is comparable to some pharmaceutical interventions, but comes with additional health benefits rather than side effects. The fiber content in beans and legumes provides multiple benefits for digestive health, blood sugar control, and weight management. Studies published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition show that seniors who eat beans regularly have better digestive function, more stable blood sugar levels, and healthier body weight compared to those who don't include legumes in their diet. The soluble fiber in beans feeds beneficial gut bacteria, supporting immune function and reducing inflammation throughout the body. Research also indicates that the protein in beans and legumes helps maintain muscle mass, while the fiber promotes satiety and prevents overeating. Seniors who don't include beans and legumes in their regular diet miss out on one of the most cost-effective sources of protein and fiber available. Without adequate fiber intake, digestive problems become more common, and cholesterol levels may remain elevated despite other dietary efforts. The protein gap that many seniors experience can be partially filled by incorporating more plant-based proteins like beans and lentils into their routine. Rosemary from Idaho saw significant improvements in her cholesterol levels and digestive comfort after adding a half cup of beans to her daily meals. Start with small amounts if you're not used to eating beans, gradually increasing to half a cup daily to allow your digestive system to adjust. Choose from black beans, kidney beans, chickpeas, lentils, or any variety you enjoy, whether canned for convenience or dried for economy. Rinse canned beans to reduce sodium content and add them to soups, salads, or eat them as a side dish with herbs and spices. The versatility of beans makes them easy to incorporate into almost any meal throughout the day. Add this cholesterol-fighting food to today's dinner. These 8 foods aren't just nutrition recommendations, they're your insurance policy for staying strong, sharp, and independent as you age. The research is clear. Seniors who eat these foods regularly maintain better muscle mass, stronger bones, sharper minds, and healthier hearts compared to those who don't prioritize nutrition. You don't need to eat all 8 every day, but including them throughout your week will give you the foundation for healthy aging that no supplement can replace. Each food addresses specific aspects of aging, from protecting your brain and heart to maintaining your muscles and bones. If you're ready to start eating perfectly for your age, give this video a like right now and commit to adding at least one of these foods to your weekly routine. Then tell me in the comments which of these 8 foods you already eat regularly and which one you're most excited to add to your meals. Share this video with other seniors who deserve to know how simple, perfect nutrition can be, because together we can help more people age stronger and healthier.